Hey guys, what's up? It's Duncan here, Cage fan. I know you're thinking of something different. I have no beard. I shaved it off because I'm currently looking for employment at the moment, so I've been pretty busy recently. It's been a couple months since I put out an album review, mainly because I've kind of haven't felt the need to really review anything, considering I just didn't have the will or the fire, so to speak, to actually make an album review. But this one seems appropriate considering that the year is almost over and there's still albums coming out that are being reviewed. This one will probably be my last review of the year, and that is the Nuclear Blast release of Spiritual Genocide by German thrash legends Destruction. Now, if you're not familiar with Destruction, they are, like I said, a German thrash metal band. They are a three-piece band hailing all the way from Germany. Like I said, I don't know which part of Germany. I didn't do my research much, but this is one of the, in my opinion, the best thrash bands that's around. And this is their 12th studio album. This is a follow-up to last year's release, which was A Day of Reckoning. And what I gotta say, I mean, this this is, like I said, 12th album that this band has ever released, and it's their 30th anniversary. So they've been around for a long ass time. Now, I was very stoked on this record as soon as I heard the song Cyanide. No, guys, not the Metallica song off Death Magnetic. That song sucks. But that's just my opinion. But this song got me really, really excited because of how fast and how intense the energy is on that song. And as if I didn't think that would get any better. And then the next song I heard was actually another song off the album called Carnivore, because I saw the music video for it, and the video is pretty weird if you guys haven't seen it yet. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's an interesting video, to say the least. It's kind of twisted in a way. But that's it. But wow, this is some really, really good German thrash metal. I mean, I was very, very impressed with this record. It exceeded my expectations by a ton. I mean, I expected it to be a little like Cyanide the entire time, but it ended up being a pretty, well, it's kind of a little bit of a diverse record if you ask me. Um, and being part of the big three of German thrash metal, like the Teutonic Terror, German thrash, or whatever you call it, alongside with Creator and Sodom. Excuse me. I mean, Creator obviously released a new album this year, Phantom Antichrist, which is phenomenal. And then Destruction comes out with this record. This album completely blew me out of the water. I mean, there's a lot of technicality, speed, intensity. The energy is just there in this recording. And after 30 years, it seems as though Destruction has never lost a single step since they've started. 12 albums into their career, and this is what they're still producing. Fast, aggressive thrash metal. That's what thrash metal needs these days, because some older thrash bands are kind of like losing their touch a little bit, like, in my opinion, Slayer and Megadeth, and of course Metallica. I mean, Slayer and Megadeth still have that thrash stuff, but it's just not as consistent, in my opinion. But Destruction has been very ridiculously consistent throughout the years. And this song, I mean, this album is just ridiculous. I mean, Schmear's vocals are just as angry, pissed off, and as intense as ever. I mean, that guy can rip it up with his vocals. I don't see how he's lost his voice with the style he's doing. Um, Mike's guitar playing, exceptional, really, really tight, very precise. The solos are ridiculous and very well played. And not to mention, they have a new drummer for this. I forgot. I believe his name is. Let me check. It is Vaver. I can't say it. It's in German or whatever. But his drumming on this album is ridiculous. I mean, like, it was really, really tight when I first heard Cyanide. The fast little bass is just on point. Doesn't lose a step at all. I mean, he's probably the best drummer that Destruction has ever had, in my opinion. And then like some of the other tracks on there is just he just grooves it out. He puts some nice little grooves in there, and on the final track of the album, Under Violent Sledge, that song is utterly ridiculous on drums. I mean, the double bass is like probably the fastest I've ever heard for Destruction. And when I mean fast, I mean like Morbid Angel Pete Sandoval fast. That's how freaking ridiculous this song is when it comes to the drums. Um, like I said, it's a very good album. I recommend it to anybody who listens to thrash. Some of my favorite songs on this album include Cyanide, uh, City of Doom, No Signs of Repentance, To Dust You'll Decay, Riot Squad, and Under Violent Sledge. Those are my favorite songs on the record. And I just love how well this album really flows on this, because that's a really big thing for me, is if the album flows smoothly, and Destruction really pulled that off. So props to these guys for still kicking ass for 30 years and releasing good music still. That's aggressive as ever. If I were to give this a score, I'd give this probably an 8.5 out of 10. So, yeah, I don't know when this is actually coming out. Let me check. I'm checking. It's supposed to come out. It actually just came out. I'm clearly dumb. So, yeah, if you guys get a chance, listen to this. This is actually on Spotify. I've been using Spotify a lot lately. I never thought I'd ever start using it, but I am. It's actually cool. So yeah, you guys get a hold of the new Destruction, please listen to this, because this is a must own album when it comes to thrash metal, and it's been a great year for thrash metal this year. A lot of legendary bands releasing albums this year. So I'm gonna conclude this review. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Peace out and keep it metal.